Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I want to share with you guys the Lovevery Inspector Play Kit for 7 to 8 months. At 7 to 8 months, babies are inspecting everything. The big things to the small things. They want to bang things together. They want to touch everything. The curiosity never ends. The inspecting never ends. In this play kit, there are 8 playthings which can be used on its own or they can be intertwined together, and the possibilities are endless. Before I get into the playthings, I want to show you guys this thing over here, which is the play guide. This play guide has great information, not just about the playthings, but also includes expert tips, development information, and at-home activities. I love how they included all this information, and it's not just about the play kit and the playthings, but I think it really shows that the company Lovevery cares and supports children's development. Like I said, there are 8 playthings in this play kit, and I want to start off with the things I see: texture cards. These are a hit with my son. He absolutely loves them. He chooses to play with them during independent play. He always reaches for them. And honestly, I think it's because of the different textures that each card has. I love how interactive it is with the added texture to the pictures. And I love that they're realistic photos as well. And I think it's a great way for them to compare what the photo is to what it is in real life when they actually do see these things. My son loves the basketball. He loves the texture of it. He's always scratching on it. And I honestly think it's because this isn't something that he touches like on a daily basis. Like all the toys that we have, it doesn't have this type of texture. So I love that this was added to it. These cards are also double-sided as well. So we have the one side with texture and then the other side doesn't. But again, I like that these are realistic photos. They're not cartoon. It's the real thing, and it is what they will see in person. And lastly, I want to talk about the quality of these texture cards. These texture cards have really been through it all. They've been scratched on, they've been thrown around, and they've also been chewed on. But look at the condition that it's in. It's still in great condition. Next we have the My First Signs book. I have always known that I was going to teach my son sign language, but I just didn't really know where to start and how to simplify it for him. So with this book, I love, once again, the realistic photos that are included, but I also like how it's not so wordy. It's very simple. There's not like a lot going on. And I love that it shows the motion of how to do the sign as well. And I think it is really great for when my son does grow up. He's able to mimic these photos on how to actually sign. I think sign language is a great skill for babies to learn. It builds on their expressive and receptive language while they are learning how to use their voice to speak and mouth a lot of words. Sign language opens up another door for babies to communicate with others. Next, I have these nesting stacking drip cups. These cups are so cool. There are so many ways to play with them. I have them right now nesting, which is a skill that our babies will be learning when they are a bit older, but it doesn't hurt to teach them now. But you can also stack with them. My son loves it when I stack these cups and he knocks them down. He thinks it's really funny. I do eventually want to teach him how to stack these cups, but right now he is just obsessed with knocking them over. So like I said, the next step is for him to build, or I should say stack, these cups on his own. But also what's really cool about these cups is that there are holes at the bottom of each cup and they're all different. So during water play or when they are taking a bath, you can take these cups with you and they can scoop up some water and there are different holes at the bottom, which means there are different outcomes of how the water will come out of the cup. One activity that we've been doing with these stacking cups is placing objects in it and building on his problem-solving skills and his cognitive skills to see how he is able to remove the cup and grabbing the object. The next step for him that I'm working on is actually having him place the cup on top of the object. Next, I have the felt ball set. This really gave my son an interesting first experience. He has never felt anything like this before. It's soft, but it's rough at the same time. And of course, the first thing he did with these balls was put it in his mouth, and he immediately pulled it out of his mouth and threw it across the room. He has never done that with any other toy but these felt balls. But after that, he was very curious about these felt balls. He kept squeezing them in his hand. He was banging them together. He was bringing it up to his face really close and really inspecting the felt ball, because it's something, like I said, he hasn't come across before, and it was really cute seeing him bring it up to his face and just like looking at it really hard. We do have another ball set, and these are the wood ball sets. The first thing he did with these set of wood balls was bang them together. Every time he got a hold of these wood balls, he would always bang them together. He absolutely loved doing that, and he also liked tossing them across the room, which was very scary, but that is just part of his curiosity and inspecting these wood balls. He actually took one felt ball and one wood ball, and he started banging them together to see what sound it can make and how different it is from banging two wood balls together and banging one felt ball and one wood ball together. Here we have the treasure basket. It is great for introducing, exploring, and containing items. I did just start this new thing called Theme of the Day, and it's where I choose a specific theme of things to put into the basket. For example, I have put in the balls in here, and it is for him to explore the different textures, the different sounds, and for him to do whatever he wants with the items that I have put in the basket. Another theme that I've done is kitchen supplies, where I would put his spoons, his forks, his straws, his cup in here for him to explore however way he wants. Here we have the wooden sound cylinders. My son loves these. He really gravitated towards them. He loves the different sounds that it makes. He also bangs these together, but I also love how you can also just roll them. He recently just figured out that he can roll these wooden sound cylinders on the ground and they still make a noise. So it's another thing for him that he has explored and that he is able to learn that you don't just have to shake it, but you can also roll them as well. Here we have the first puzzle, which is very simple. It is not overwhelming at all. It is a great way for babies to learn their fine motor skills, pincer grasp, but also their problem-solving skills to place this piece back into the puzzle. As of right now, my son isn't able to actually put the piece back on. He tries really hard, and you know, sometimes it does go in, but I think he will get there. But as of right now, he is banging the two pieces together, which I believe is a great start to him problem solving and learning that this piece goes back inside. And lastly, we have the ball drop box. You can use the wooden balls with it, but you can also use the felt balls. When I introduced the ball drop box to my son, I actually gave him the felt balls first, and I've placed the felt ball on top of the hole for him to push down. And then when he got the concept of that, I then used the wooden balls, which would actually drop inside, but instead I held it at the hole for it to drop. And I've also modeled how to drop the balls into the drop box, and finally he is able to do it on his own. So there you guys have it. That is everything in the Inspector Play Kit for 7 to 8 months. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative. If you guys are interested in the Lovevery Play Kits, I do have a website linked in the description. But that is it for now, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.